Chapter number 50, Developing Successful Associates. "Well, Noel," said the neurosurgeon, "you need a 2-level vertebral fusion, 5-6C and 6-7C. We can do that now or a year from now when you're screaming in pain. How's that for a report of findings?" I knew it would be a cold day in hell before I let them cut on me. I've seen the human debris that many of those surgeries create. No thanks. I drove away from the surgeon's office depressed and wondering what in the world I'd do. Just a couple of months earlier, I was personally seeing over 420 visits a week, and my clinic was happily churning away at 650 to 720 visits a week. But that was before an accident cost me 75% of the strength in my right arm. I couldn't practice anymore, and I was in constant, severe radiating pain. I knew my life was going to change. I just didn't know how. I didn't have the surgery. Instead, I designed a chiropractic and physical therapy program and adhered to it religiously. Years later, I've completely rehabbed and have no strength or neurological deficits whatsoever. Thank you, Chiropractic. Want to know what happened to my practice? We went from 700 visits a week with me working in the practice to seeing over 2,000 patient visits a week with me working on the practice. In fact, I was on a 2-week vacation when I got word that for the first time we had seen more than 2,000 patient visits in a week, and I was 7,000 miles away and under 80 feet of water. So how did I turn a career-ending injury into the best job in the world, developing successful chiropractors? To start, I needed a good, hard look at 3 things. First, how the business part of my practice was working. After looking at the business, I knew I needed better systems and more consistent training. Remember, you get what you inspect, not what you expect. Better training cut my stress in half and increased my profit margin significantly. Second, how to get lots and lots of new patients from internal and external marketing. I had been unconsciously good at referrals and marketing for years. Now, I intentionally took what I knew and packaged it up to teach my DCs. This worked so well that we opened a new clinic with 161 new patients in the first month without me even being there. Third, how to attract and develop top-notch chiropractors. If my practice had a prayer of going on without me, this was and is my most important project. The following are my first 7 essential steps for developing successful associates. Number 1, get a clear picture of the benefits. Here's my short list of benefits. A, help more people. You can double or triple the number of people served by chiropractic in your community with associates. Plus, most of the DCs you train will be grateful for the help. Many of my former associates are still good friends. B, have more fun. It's fun to teach good systems that you know work, then watch someone else succeed and reach their goals. C, be more successful. You can serve more patients, and your associates are profitable and well paid in as little as 60 days. Plus, I increased my free time and income. Number 2, get a crystal clear picture of who to pick and how to develop them. The first thing I ask in an interview is, what do you want to be doing in 5 years? If their goals don't match mine, I don't hire them. As for training, my motto is 2 hours a week times 50 weeks a year equals $1 million practice. I provide consistent training in all areas of success. I can hear some of you saying, I don't have the time for that. Do you have the time to have a rotten associate? My 2 hours a week in training has given me doctors and staff who run $500,000 to $1 million practices for me with no other time required. Not training correctly is the biggest mistake doctors make with associates. Number 3, handle the new patient problem. Great DCs who can't get new patients fail. Average associates who know how to get new patients succeed. Add training on how to get new patients and start your associate with external marketing their very first day on the job. Number 4, build what the associate really wants. Associates want to be successful. I truly care about my associates' success, and I've designed a path that they can follow that leads them to great skills and an opportunity for owning their own practice. Number 5, build in protection. You have an extremely valuable asset in your practice. To protect it, you'll need a well-thought-out, well-written contract that's reviewed and modified by an attorney in your state or province. Never hire anyone without one. Number 6, plan on hard work and problems. I'd be lying if I told you I didn't work hard at this. But once I assembled the systems, templates, and protocols, the whole thing almost ran itself. Number 7, assemble mastermind groups of other DCs who are developing successful associates. Recently, my mastermind group met in Hawaii to brainstorm, instruct each other, and improve our skills. We had a blast. This type of group is an absolute must. These 7 steps can be the start of replicating your success in others and developing successful associates.